Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a worth the buy or nah on a fairly new foundation, and I've had my eye on this foundation for probably like 2 months now. So I was like, oh my god, I want to try this out. I need it, I want it, do I need it? And then I was fortunate enough that Givenchy and Octoly sent this over to me. This is like so random, but like guys, my skin, it's so clear. It's been the clearest it's been in months, and it's so smooth. I can actually touch my skin without there being so much dryness. Sorry, I just needed to touch on that randomly because I'm obsessed. It's the ointment that I'm on now that my dermatologist gave me, and it's literally working wonders for my skin, and then my skincare has been super awesome. So I'm hoping now that I have kind of like a regimen, I can definitely do a skincare routine for people that have rosacea or troubled skin, because like it's seriously the worst thing ever when you don't know what's going on with your skin and you're just trying new things and it just keeps fucking you up. So it's about time that I found something that works for me. So I really want to help anybody out who may be struggling with troubled skin or rosacea. So if you guys want to see a skincare video, please let me know. I will totally do it. I think I'll do it regardless of if nobody wants to see it, but I feel like it's necessary because I feel like it helped me out so much, and I know that there's people struggling like I just mentioned, and I would love to help you guys out as well. So now I'm going to move into the foundation. So I'm super excited to be trying out this foundation because of course it's Givenchy. I don't own anything from them, so I just feel like I'm just luxurious right now. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly read. It says that it is a Matissime Velvet, a radiant matte fluid foundation with sunscreen of 20. And I'm in the shade 7 Ginger. So let me quickly look at my iPad. I just want to make sure that I am on the same page and I can just read the claims. So it's a matte foundation that is supposed to feel very nice and comfortable. And it also is supposed to last all day on the skin while keeping skin balanced and allowing it to breathe. It instantly has that matte effect. So it does say that you can apply it with a sponge. It said that it's a medium sheer finish. It's great for normal and combination skin. It has a satin matte radiant natural finish. And this does retail for $54, which if you really think about it, it's not as pricey as some other foundations. I think the YSL is like pushing 60. I feel like it is, but it may be in the 58s, like high 58s. But it's not like too bad for high end. And then the color range is not that great. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 colors, so they could do better. They also have a Givenchy foundation sponge, which is pretty like unique looking, but that's about all that we need to know right now. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to take my FENTY Beauty Primer, which I adore so much, and I'm just going to be applying a thin layer of this all over my skin. And God, it feels so good to just feel my cheeks and have them feel normal. Like, I can't tell you how amazing that feels, especially when you try everything to make it stop and nothing's working. It's just amazing. Okay, so now that we're closer, you guys can see the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I always do. I'm gonna do one side with a sponge right here, and then I'm gonna do the other side with my brush. So let's see. So the consistency isn't like too runny, but it's not like extremely thick. So that automatically is a good sign. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to dot it on my skin. And I did already mention that this is in the shade Ginger, 7 Ginger, so let's try it out. It does feel very light, but I feel like if you have like a lot of like problematic skin, like scarring, or if you have like a lot of redness, like on the days where I'm extremely red, you will have to go in with a few more layers. I'm about to pump a little bit more because I mean you can see the difference from here to here, but you can still see that it's not completely covered. It almost looks like a tinted moisturizer feel. And you always want to start out with less product and then build more, because then you can kind of really see what the product is about, because you also can test whether it's going to oxidize, whether it's going to dry down quickly, so you need to work fast with it. So I feel like starting off with less when you're new to a product can be very beneficial. I also feel like this color is actually a really, really good match for my skin. Okay, so this is with 2 layers, but they're very light layers. And I feel like it applies very, very beautifully with the sponge. Like, I like it. It's nothing too intense, but it still looks like my skin, as you can see. But you can still see the difference without it and with it. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush, which I've been obsessed with lately. Affordable brush, super nice. And I'm just gonna pump some product on the back of my hand. And also, I forgot to mention, you do get 1 ounce of this product, so you get like the standard amount. You're not getting like robbed by getting like a very tiny amount and then, you know, spending $54 on this. It kind of smells like apples. The scent isn't bad. It's not like a strong scent, but it's definitely like, you can smell that it smells like a little something. To me, it honestly smells like apples, but it's a good scent. It looks nice. I had a little bit more redness on this side, and I feel like with the brush, it covered much faster. I used the same exact amount as I used on this side, but I feel like if you have more of a problematic skin situation on certain side, I would definitely recommend using a brush. But if you're somebody that has gorgeous skin, which you are grateful, honey, then I would say you can get away with using just a sponge. I actually need to get a new beauty blender. I just washed this one, but like my beauty blender is looking hella crusty, so I need to go to Sephora today and get a new beauty blender. Okay, and just because I went in with 2 layers on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with 1 more layer on this side. I'm probably just gonna put it in certain spots where I need it. I don't wanna do like a full layer because I feel like my skin really doesn't need it right now. But you can see how pretty close the coverage here is to here, even though this one does have 2 layers and this one only has 1. So you can see the difference that the brush did make. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little tiny bit more, not too much, and then we're going to apply this right here and right here and down here. It feels so good seeing my skin look this smooth, because honestly guys, this is how my skin looked for most of my life until like 2 years ago. My skin was like perfect. Everybody was always like, oh my god, you have the best skin. I was like, I know, and I took it for granted. Now I have to deal with some skin issues from time to time. Like, I see what they're saying. It's like matte, but with like some radiance in your skin. It doesn't look like one of those like, oh my gosh, she looks like she's wearing so much makeup matte foundations. It's like, it still looks like your skin, but like a little bit powdered in a way. So I really like that. So this is what it looks like completely on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up close to me so that I can see if there's any areas that need some attention. So T-zone is A-okay. No clinging onto any of my skin. All my texture looks nice and smooth out. My skin still looks like skin. It still looks like I'm not wearing foundation, but maybe I'm wearing like a tinted moisturizer because I have that even complexion. Or from afar, like if you have from afar, it could actually look like this is just my natural skin. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and let this set into my skin, and I'm going to quickly just do my face. I'm not gonna do anything too intense, but I wanna see how it works with the rest of my products. And then I will come back and give you guys my first impressions on this product, and then we can go ahead and get our day started. So I'll be right back. I just finished my full face. I did feel like it oxidized just a tad, nothing like too crazy, but I feel like it is like pretty much exact match to my neck, and I really appreciate that. That's a definitely good sign. We always wanted to match ourselves. I put on blush and a little bit of bronzer and some highlight on my face, and it blended out very, very well, probably because it's more of that lighter consistency. It's not so thick like some other foundations where it begins to break apart, so that's always a positive. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is actually put a little bit of powder on top. I like to use my Maybelline Better Skin powder, and I'm literally just going to put it in the areas where I tend to get oily. So I'm gonna put it up here, a little bit on my nose, and then around my nose, like where my smile lines are, that's where I tend to get very oily throughout the day. Like so. And I'm gonna put a little bit of my face mist by First Aid Beauty. I love this stuff. Need to get more because I'm running low. And this is like a prep and set spray, which is really good. It's the Vital Greens, so it's a very natural spray. It's nothing that's going to like harm your skin, and it's been very gentle on my skin, so I have been loving it. So that is all. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my day, and I will come back at the very end of the day and give you guys my final thoughts on this foundation and how it wears throughout the entire day. Okay, so I am back. It is now 10 at night, and I am just wiped. I'm so ready to take these lashes off. They've been bothering me all day long, but I think I have some pretty good thoughts on this Givenchy foundation. I'll start off by saying that the foundation definitely is more geared towards people that have normal to combination skin that are looking for a nice soft matte finish. If you guys have really oily skin, you are going to see oils peek through. It looks very, very natural. It almost has that like tinted moisturizer feel, and it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation on the skin, which is a super nice thing, especially for everyday wear foundation. If you're looking for a high-end foundation where you can wear it throughout the entire day and you want to wear it to work, or just somewhere where you want a light coverage but you don't want it to look like it's overdone but you still want it to cover, this would probably be a nice bet for you. If I wanted to make it a little bit more matte consistency, then I would probably mix it with something like my Kat Von D Lock It foundation, just to kind of like mediate both of them and have like a nice happy medium, not too thick and not too runny. So overall, like I mentioned, I definitely feel like this is worth it for the person who has normal skin, who has combo skin, who's looking for something that's gonna cover, but is going to be more of that light matte finish, then this will be the one for you. But for somebody who wants a matte foundation that's gonna keep them oil free, this is not worth it. Don't waste your $54 because you're not gonna be impressed and you're gonna end up probably returning it. So those are my overall thoughts. And I also quickly do want to gear towards my dry skin ladies. For dry skin people, I feel like this would be very nice. It's not going to be one of those foundations that's going to settle into your fine lines or look cakey, because it is a lightweight consistency. So you will definitely prefer this. Also for my ladies who don't have many blemishes, who just have very like gorgeous, beautiful, evened out skin, I feel like this is awesome for you because you don't need that much. You need very little product. For somebody that has more problematic skin, you're going to be going in with more pumps of this foundation a little bit more because it is a buildable coverage. But honestly, I'm really proud of their claims. I feel like literally everything that they claimed was pretty much how this product works. It's a radiant matte finish, which I totally agree. If you're looking for that more like radiance from within, but still on that matte side, this is that situation, but it's not going to stay matte all day long. So the claims were awesome. It said it was light to medium buildable coverage. True. Everything else true. But overall, I honestly would probably wear this foundation a lot for everyday use, but for events, like I mentioned earlier, no. I feel like for everyday use, I can go ahead and blot it. I'll be good, and we can keep it moving. So those are my overall thoughts. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys have tried this luxurious Givenchy foundation, then please go ahead and let me know. I would love to know your thoughts. If you guys haven't tried it and you have your eyes on it, then I hope that perhaps this video helped you decide whether you wanted to purchase it or not. And if you're going to purchase, let me know. If you're not going to purchase, also let me know, because I want to know what you guys think. A lot of awesome foundations are coming out soon, so I want to know what you guys want me to be reviewing next. I have my eyes on the Huda Beauty foundation, So just let me know so I can go hunt it down for you guys and bring you guys an awesome review. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and become a member of our family here on YouTube because I wouldn't want you guys to miss it for the world. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please like it, and I will see you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.